It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Nicks off the play action. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Come on.
They send a man in motion. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kid, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll run it for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running right is Pacheco. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. On the draw, it's Pacheco. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Next, quick out wide, complete. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. They'll run, Pacheco. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
They've held them out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Ready? 60 by 6. 60. Ready?
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Got it. Ready?
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
19 good. Cowboy. Alert. Alert. Go.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On the ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another game to Judkins. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Going again here, Sanders. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Working downfield, and Fannin has it. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Wilson with the return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Let's see what he can do on the return. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. All in left side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd and 6.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. And they just get the play off. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got a first to begin the frame. A go play action for Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he gets around 6 there. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Ready.
5 DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down.
70 Lions. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 18.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Wilson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They take the handoff. Now Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Last play sent him back across midfield here, 2nd and long.
Come on. Hey.
From the gun, Judkins. Still going past the 40. And finally stopped at the 34. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He finds space into the red zone. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Cougar night.
From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Wilson with the return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. He drives it up to the 24. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll air it out on 3rd. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead. And now, Brock, I know you're keeping track. Just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Wilson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down. Here's Nix again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Ty Zentner on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Okay, ready?
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Another one for Judkins. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready? Pack 18, Pioneer.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Lee Judkins on the drop down. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
79, 60 Eagles, 60.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Judkins up the middle. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Steelers in the dime for this 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bosco.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Wilson with the return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Nix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. Roman Wilson, the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Steelers 21. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the give, here's Judkins. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60. Here we go.
They'll go play action. Rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
70, Wolf. Here we go. 7.
Handoff now to Judkins. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that means 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion.
A gain of 13 on the play.
3rd and short here, Sanders. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he gets this forward to the 19. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. As this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, come on.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go now.
To the air on first down. Sanders hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first down, here's Sanders. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Let's go. 60 even. 60 even.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
19 Lions. Cowboy 80. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Counterplay here, Warren. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Makes the catch. And they make the tackle at the 38. 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38. The first down carry for Pacheco. Gets it to the 15. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers get it back to within 6.
Steelers 28. Chris Boswell will kick off for Pittsburgh.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Okay,
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Judkins running between the tackles. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Judkins. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throw is caught, and they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70.
They'll run it with Judkins. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Getting stopped by Alex Highsmith.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season.
For the Browns. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Tracking, 8, ready.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 16 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play action with Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Throwing on first down, Nix. It's a screen play to Warren. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Nix from the gun. Put the body on the line for his team. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
3, ready,
He's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
19.
They're going play action. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
60 Vices.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready.
Running this is Junkins. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Judkins headed right. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Got ready.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
Ready.
Now Judkins. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Ready.
Another game to Judkins. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9.
3 brings up 3rd and 10.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trail by just 1. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
Viking, 8-6, 70 Lions.
Looking to throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, they need 7.
6, let's go now. Let's go.
To the ground they go with Judkins. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Brown gets a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, go.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw it. And unable to connect on that throw. So they're still ahead. Now they just have to defend it over the final seconds here.
Steelers 35.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Wilson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Sweat.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Browns just kneeling out the clock in this victory now. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.